I don't want to say you're a dumbass. But you're a dumbass. "11 scary 911 calls with video footage." I'm not saying that I'm gonna get emotional and damn near cry, but I'm gonna definitely feel something, because the last 911 call reaction that I made, I got hella emotional. Hella emotional. But see, this is the perfect time for you to have your cuddle buddy, because if you don't, you clucking up. I got mine right here. You know, it's right here. Right here. You feel me? You know, your cuddle buddy don't need to be an actual human. It would be nice, you know, if your cuddle buddy was like your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, you know, friends with benefits, or just a friend, or whoever. You know, it can be whatever you want, whoever you want it to be. A cuddle buddy is a cuddle buddy. And my face itches because I'm going on. My face hurt. But let's get it. I feel like I'm a... Okay. You ready? Is this... I feel like the camera's... Whatever. Alright, let's go.
Most people go their entire lives without needing to call 911, but the next time something bad
happens... Just saying. If you got Adidas on deck, you should never have to call 911. That shouldn't even be your first thought, because Adidas will always protect you. Can I get an amen on him one time? Amen, Gator. Alright, let's go.
Don't be surprised when those 3 numbers are being dialed for you. Number 11.
Not me, I'm good.
Armed police officers in Seattle, Washington gear up and head to a home residence after receiving this urgent 911 call.
Yeah, my name's Flaming Bond, and I have 5 hostages in my house at the moment. I want $5 grand to kill them.
They cover themselves on all sides and bang on the door, ready for someone to come out at any second. Instead, this person meekly answers,
"Hello, Seattle Police. Are you got something with you?"
She says that she is alone and has no idea what is going on, or why anyone would call 911 on her apartment. They question her for a little bit and determine she is in no danger. I have little doubt that this is yet another prank, where people will report a false emergency at someone.
Prank or not, you can't take that shit. You can't take, you can't take nothing into, you can't just assume, it's a prank or whatever. You gotta, if it's a prank or not, regardless if it's a prank or not, you gotta come in, guns fully loaded, talking about some, boom, bust open the door, boom, one more time, boom, what's up, what's up, what's up? And even if they say, after everything is said and done, you already searched the house, the apartment, whatever, above and beyond, right? Just because they say, oh, it's a prank, bitch.
His address in order to get a police response. This usually happens over pointless disagreements in video games, and now that I think about it, whoever called the police appears to have given a screen name at the beginning. Listen to this part and tell me if you can understand the gamer tag they give.
Yeah, my name's Flaming Bond.
Number 10. Scott Lynch is arguing with his neighbor, Howell Morris, and suddenly the 72-year-old man gets into a tractor and tries to mow him down. Scott's wife films the entire incident and calls 911 as soon as they escape to the safety of their garage.
And when you say he came after your husband with his tractor, did he chase him down, or?
Yeah, he chased him down on his tractor, and my husband had to run, yeah.
Scott has little doubt that his neighbor fully intends to run him over, but I'm not so sure. Look at the video again and tell me if you think the tractor was going at top speed or not. Either way, all charges against Howell Morris were dropped.
Yeah, and either way, regardless if that tractor trailer bitch got what? Regardless if the tractor trailer, whatever you call that thing, is going full speed, or if it's just or if he's just playing with them. Bitch is on wheels. Bitch, I got Adidas. Can't catch me. I'm already gone. Matter of fact, the person that you think you chasing, you think you about to run over, bitch, that's just my aftermath. Aftermath? After, it's called after something. It's called after something. I forgot the name of it. Because you're not really looking at me. You look, oh, after image. There we go. Thank you for whoever was thinking the name after image or actually said it. Thank you for that. You know, fam. But regardless if you going slow on purpose or you hauling ass with that thing, nah, I can't take that chance. Again, I can't take that chance. Regardless if it's a prank or not, I can't take that chance, mother clucker.
He agreed to pay $2,000 and do 50 hours of community service. I doubt his actions will truly be forgotten or forgiven by his neighbor anytime soon.
He hauling ass.
Number 9. A man named John Crawford casually walks around a Walmart in Beaver Creek, Ohio, well armed. Here you can see him standing in an aisle on the right.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm about to stop saying cluck and just start saying fuck, because I'm so tired of just censoring myself. But that's what I'm talking about, yo, with Walmart. This is why I barely go to Walmart, because of shit like that. He's just chilling in the mother clucking aisle talking about some say this is not product placement or whatever, right? But say this is the gun that he's holding, right? He in the aisle just randomly, just nonchalant, just what should I get for dinner tonight? Excuse me. Yeah, I was thinking about getting some. Where you going? Ah, damn it. Oh, should I do hamburgers or hot dogs? Hamburgers or hot dogs? What? Okay. Because when I came in Walmart, it was packed as hell. Now I'm trying to figure out, mind you, I'm still waving the clucking gun around like it's nothing, nonchalantly, like as if it's a regular thing. You just to be waving a clucking gun around. But where is everybody? Because when I came into Walmart, it was packed with people. Now it's like 2 seconds later, bitches are gone. The hell is going on around here? I don't know. Maybe I can form the hamburger meat into a hot dog. Boom. This is exactly why I barely don't go to Walmart like that. And if I do, I'm in and out, basically with my Adidas.
Out of the screen.
Gun in the store.
This he got it pulled out?
Yeah, he's like pointing at people.
What did it look like?
The 911 caller grows more nervous with each passing moment and tells the operator that the situation is growing dire.
I don't know what he's just like looking around, waving it. He looks like he's just trying to load it.
Nonchalantly, huh?
Soon a family of 3 walks down the same aisle as John Crawford and starts checking out some animals for sale. This is where the 911 call gets kind of strange.
My name is Ron Richie. He just pointed at like 2 children.
Okay.
Watch the video again and you'll see that John never really aims at the kids. In fact, the family barely reacts to his presence.
You got me clocked
I'm
up.
not sure if they even notice him at all.
Hell, that's a big ass gun.
Around a bit longer before leaving, so I wouldn't say they were exactly in distress. But the way the 911 caller describes the man and his actions, understandably has the police on edge. An officer arrives on the scene expecting trouble, and a brief altercation ensues. The surprised suspect is laid to rest on the spot after police thought he was going to attack. As it turns out,
what's up, cops? Why you looking like that? Why you armed like that? Why you got the guns aiming at me like, mind you, I'm still waving the gun. This is my gun. Just saying. Throughout this whole video, we just gonna pretend this is a gun, okay? Nonchalantly, just like, hey, what's up? Just nonchalantly. Hey, cops, what's good? Why you got the guns pointed at me? Why you so strong right now? Like, your stance is like really strong. You should loosen up a little bit. Why you so stiff? Why you getting closer? Said, oh man, you tackle me. Da, 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 da. Did you really tackle me? Get off me. Why you acting like this right now? Is it because I'm just waving this around? Like, it's a part of me. It's who I am. It's like it's my baby. I understand. Dead. Oh shit.
Crawford was simply buying an Airsoft at Walmart on that day. The
Wow.
person who called 911 did not get in any trouble, but many now agree he
I
was
would hope.
overreacting.
What?
Let me know if you would have called the police based on what you've seen on this CCTV video.
I would have said, cluck everybody in that building and then around that building, and I would have hauled ass like a mother cluck. Just saying.
Number 8. Joseph Daniel Cooper is driving down the I-95 highway in Florida
Damn.
when his BMW breaks down and speeds up.
Yes, ma'am. I believe my gas pedal is stuck in my car and I'm on the I-95.
Troopers have no choice but to lay special stop sticks in the road. It's a risky decision that could cause him to flip, but it's the only one they have left.
Get out the way!
You're still going 100 even?
Now I'm doing like 95, about 100. Yes, ma'am.
The officer throws the stop sticks out just in time for the vehicle to pass over them. When police finally run the car off the road, they find its engine is smoking and going full speed. Clearly, Joseph Cooper was telling the truth after all. Number 7. Some Roseville High School students are bored in class and decide to prank call 911. As if that idea wasn't bad enough, they blurt out pretty much the worst thing possible. It isn't long before the...
How many times can we get dumbass in the comment section? Just for number 7 alone, like.
North Carolina school is surrounded by law enforcement and put into a full code red lockdown. Soon after, a junior named Kelton Combo finds himself charged with a serious felony that carries up to 2 years behind bars.
Damn.
I wasn't able to find out what ultimately happened to him, but based on this video, tell me if you think he really deserves to lose 2 years of his life, or if some other sort of punishment is more fitting. Number 6. A local manufacturing plant in La Porte, Texas calls 911 to report a major problem.
We have some injured people. I'm not sure if there's any chemicals involved or not. I'm just relaying them.
The 911 call soon becomes quite baffling. At first, the supervisor is not sure if there's been a chemical leak or not.
We don't know what kind of chemical it is.
No, ma'am. As soon as I find out, I will let you know. I've got my team trying to determine that right now.
Then a short while later, despite not knowing exactly what has been leaked, he somehow is able to know that the chemical will not cause a threat to the public.
You sure?
Tell me, is this any risk to the public? Is it going to be a possible escaping from your premises?
No, ma'am. It is not.
You sure?
No threat?
No, ma'am.
This certainly sounds suspicious, but I'd like to know if you think the supervisor knew more about the situation than he was leading on. I think he was probably keeping his mouth shut for legal reasons. Investigators later determined that a potentially dangerous gas has been leaked from a failed valve switch for over 2 hours. 4 workers lose their lives at the plant, 2 of them brothers. The toxic gas could be smelled across numerous towns, yet the chemical company insists that no damage has been caused to residents. An investigation continues over 4 years later with no conclusive results. Number 5. A 911 call in Medina, Ohio sends police in armored vests rushing to the local hospital. The caller claims there is an elderly woman threatening everyone's safety.
She's harassing people, she's threatening people, she has machine guns in her hand.
She has a gun?
Authorities arrive only to find a waiting room full of...
That's why you can't take nobody with like little doubt. Like you can't just assume just because you know this person is old don't mean that they can't, hurt nobody, or just because this person is a kid they can't hurt nobody. If there's a kid waving a gun around, just like toss his little ass or something, like throw his ass like a football or something, I don't know. And if it's an elderly person waving a gun around, right, and you think she about to do something or he about to do something, then that's when you like, I don't know, you hug that person and just do like a light hug, talking about something, and then like their bones crack. I don't know. Do something like that. Don't take nobody just because they old or young. No matter how old, no matter how young, a person with a gun is always a threat. Well, depends on the context and what that person is using the gun for. There we go.
Patients and staff looking back at them. They put the hospital in lockdown and search the building from top to bottom, finding no one. It was a false alarm.
You sure?
What's strange is the abnormal amount of research that had gone into this prank call. They were able to give specific details like the name of an actual former employee who they claimed was armed. Now the FBI is teaming up with local officials to conduct a nationwide investigation, though nothing has been solved as of yet.
Nationwide?
It could have been international for all we know.
Not on your
that
side.
That doesn't explain how they were able to mention an employee by name. Number 4. These friends are trying to up their view count on Periscope, so they make a deal with their audience that they will soon regret.
I said 20 views and we called the police.
They hit their goal and immediately dial 911.
Did she say 20 views? And do something stupid like this? By a show of comments, how many times can we get a dumbass in the comment section? Just saying.
County 911 for location your emergency.
She is trying to make a joke about her brother, but accidentally makes it sound like she is being neglected by her parents.
He's only 2 and my mama left me.
The 911 operator calls back 9 times only to be given falsified information and hanged up on. I guess they must have eventually traced the cell phone signal to an exact address because after a while this happens.
I was just about to say that shit too, because you keep clucking around with the clucking police. They don't play no games, Regardless if you joking around or you dead ass serious, they're gonna be at your doorstep talking about something. You open that door, they're gonna be like this, posted up, strapped, ready to go, protected, bulletproof vest and all that. Talking about something. What's up? Just saying.
Oh my, come down here now.
Her mother spends the next 3 minutes yelling at everyone and trying to smooth things over with the police.
And that's a black mama too? You gonna get, hey, I know how that goes. I don't know about any other mamas, but black mamas don't play that shit. You getting ass whoopings for a long ass time. Just saying. Because they're old enough to realize what they're doing is messed up. It's clucked up. You don't play around with stuff like that. So you know that they know that. They're at an age where they know that. But they still did it. So, hey, I've gotten my fair share of whoopings when I was younger. So with that being said, I know some of y'all, you know, gotten whoopings where y'all were younger. Probably still do, depending on how old you are, right? Well, I was a badass kid when I was when I was a kid. I was bad. I was the kind of kid that was like that was just show off all the time. I was just goofy all the time, and I didn't really know how to control my goofiness, so that would just get me in trouble. And I would just be doing stupid shit. But like, you know, like I said, yeah, y'all getting ass whoopings for days because that's a black mom, and black moms don't play that. And I also wanted to say, because I know some of y'all have gotten ass whoopings before in the past, and some of y'all still do now. What are some of the things that you gotten an ass whooping with? Whether it was like, you know, your mom or dad hand, you know, skin by skin. Was it a leather belt? You know, was it a switch? You know, like a twig or something, or like a piece of like a tree branch or whatever. Was it a wire? Was it a coat hanger? The worst whooping I have ever gotten, I still remember this to this day, was when earlier I was in school, I was a kid, and earlier that day, and I still remember it vividly too. That's crazy. This will always stick with me to the day I die. I guarantee you that. But I remember I was in school and I was acting up, and they called my mom, and I knew I was going to be in trouble, but she kind of played with me, right? So I knew I was going to be in trouble. I just didn't know when I was going to get in trouble, but I knew that shit was coming. So she picked me up from school. School wasn't even done with, but she picked me up in the middle of school, right? And she took me home, did my homework or whatever. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember the ass whooping. But so when she took me home, I was just chilling. I thought it was good. I thought I was off the hook or whatever, because my grandfather, which is my mom's dad, he called her. It was like, come on, don't do anything. And she was like, I'm not gonna do anything yet. But later on that night, mind you, when I got home, I thought I was good. I thought I was straight. I was just chilling. I thought she forgot. Black moms don't forget nothing. So later on that night, I took a shower, getting ready for bed. While I was in the shower, all of a sudden, curtains pulled off. My mom scared the hell out of me. And she beat my ass. Because it's worse. There's a difference between getting an ass whooping, like a regular, you know, ass whooping, right? When you're not wet, pause. But like, I was in a shower, so when you hit me, and that water is on me, and you hit me, that's a whole different type of hurt. That's a whole different type of pain right there, man. So I think after that day, I was like, I'm done. I wasn't done being goofy, but I was done getting caught. So I played it smart. So ever since then, never got an ass whooping. Yup. Yeah, I was still goofy, but I played it smart. I made sure I didn't get caught. Finessed.
I don't think any of them were charged with anything serious, and they all should consider themselves lucky. Number 3, Police surround a business office in Norman, Oklahoma, after receiving a horrifying 911 emergency call early in the afternoon.
They turned it on Colette. My office manager, is she conscious? She's conscious and she's screaming. Okay.
The 911 operator soon learns that the situation has already been handled by a brave civilian. Now investigators pull evidence from the grisly office scene and lay them out on a portable table piece by piece. William Ray Adams survives and is taken into custody. He admits to planning all of these 3 days ago, but claims that he just wanted to scare his wife at her job when things went wrong.
It started to when he was trying to pull me out the door with him, and my employee pulled the gun away from him.
The explanation really makes no sense. Obviously, this was not a prank. Maybe William Ray Adams was trying to get rid of his wife and wanted to make it look like a random person had done it. Either way, he is yet to be sentenced as of this time. Number 2, a 911 operator in Pueblo, Colorado, gets a hang-up call from an unknown location. When she calls the number back, she hears a distant voice speaking that does not seem to respond. Let me know if you can tell what is being said here.
Hello? Hello?
As per standard procedure, they trace the number and send a police officer to the address. As it turns out, the call came from inside of an abandoned morgue. No one has been inside for ages, with no plausible explanation. This one remains a mystery to this day. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration.
I did not know Colorado had palm trees. I thought that shit was only in like Florida and like California. I did not know that. What other states has palm trees? Let me know that in the comment section below.
We may have caught something paranormal at the 55-second mark.
Oh no.
Tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my music video and let me know what you think it is. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1.
Daddy ripped apart
He ripped what apart? Her face?
everything.
That's the voice of Sandra Harold calling 911.
I think I've seen
as
this
a
one.
200-pound pet chimpanzee rips apart her friend shot.
Oh shit. I don't want to say you're a dumbass. But you're a dumbass. Hey! Okay, dumbass may seem like a little strong in like the word that I chose. But like, come on, come on. I feel like you having a pet chimpanzee is like equivalent to you having a lion as a pet. Like, it doesn't work. I mean, granted, they look like us, but don't mean they act like, I mean, they probably do act like us, but their intentions are totally different from ours. They don't have the same. It's kind of hard to explain because chimpanzees and humans are different. That's all I'm saying. And granted, they look like us. That don't mean I'm gonna get a pet or have one in my house for a long period of time. Like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Nah, chimpanzee, you got, what am I doing?
Nash. Travis the chimpanzee has spent his whole life in captivity without incident But when Charlotte Nash came to visit sporting a new haircut, he did not recognize her and attacked. Sandra grabs a knife and lunges at her pet while waiting for police. Travis the chimp runs away and eventually ambushes an officer as soon as he arrives. The chimpanzee takes several rounds at close range and retreats back to his house where he sadly does not survive. What's really crazy is that Travis had been expressing a desire to leave the house more often to explore the world around him. Whether it was this repressed desire or Charlotte's haircut that made him become enraged will never be known. YouTubers can control their content, but as these videos show, they can't always control the thoughts and desires of a few scary fans.
Okay, so it was her fault. For like story number 1, it was her fault because she kept the chimpanzee captive. Like she probably, and I'm probably over exaggerating, but she probably never let the chimpanzee see the light of day or ever. Just straight darkness. Like at some point in time, you're gonna need sunlight. At some point in time, you're gonna need to meet. You just go outside. You can't just be in a house all day long, 24/7. That's not healthy. Mentally, physically. Yeah, no, not physically. You know, all that. You need to be outside. You need that human interaction. You need nature. So that was her fault. Yeah, god damn. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Clearly a dumbass. Have you all ever pranked 911, the police? If so, how did it go? In the comments. I never did that. I'm not stupid. Right, but I just want to know how they go if you did it before. You know? But, yeah. It's pretty much it. I see, because certain things I feel like are pretty much self-explanatory. But then again, it's like, you have to come to like the conclusion, to the understanding that there are some dumbasses that live among us, and that's okay. What's not okay is you associating yourself with a dumbass and how you do that. You know, there's different ways of going about or coming across a dumbass. You know, sometimes you can smell them, sometimes you can sense them, sometimes you can, hear them, sometimes you know who they are just by looking at them. That's really judgmental, but now, once a dumbass, always gonna be a dumbass. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm done. Sorry. Keep cool, keep classy, I love you. Stay happy, my family.